Welcome back to Noble Warrior Life. My name is CK Lin. If you are a high performer looking for practical advice to empower you to live a more successful and fulfilling life, you came to the right place. Today, I want to discuss the concept of superpower. What do I mean by that? Well, by that, I mean, what is the thing that you uniquely qualify to do? Right? In the startup world, you hear product market fit, this term quite a lot. What is the fit between the product or services you sell in the market that you're serving, right? And people also started to talk about founder product market fit, who the founder is and what are they uniquely qualified to make the product to serve the market. So similarly, what is your unique X factor? What makes you uniquely qualified to offer to the world? There are many different words that describe this phenomenon. One could say your mission, your dharma, your superpower, your X factor. These are all terms describing similar phenomena, right? So let's unpack that a little bit. So what do I mean by superpower or X factor? There are many different terms to describe this phenomenon that I'm discussing. You know how sometimes when you're walking into a room or you see a celebrity or you have an experience with someone, that person's just confidence and charisma because they're in their element, right? So similarly, every single one of us has a superpower or dharmic path or X factor, whichever you describe this intangible quality that every single one of us have, right? So a lot of people come to me and ask me to really help them hone in what is their superpower. On our podcast, Noble Warrior, I've interviewed over 100 different purpose-driven entrepreneurs, philosopher entrepreneurs, and one of the core tenets is our core wounds is the source of our superpower. Our core wound is the source of a superpower. So if you're looking for clues for the superpower that you have, look at the core wounds that you have. All of us as human beings, we have come through some dark spaces, dark moments, trauma in our life, right? And those are life-changing moments. And from those moments, we make a commitment to overcome whatever those things are. And now we can bring back the gift, the wisdom, the blessing that we have now developed so that others don't have to experience the pain, the suffering that we experience during those dark moments, right? So what could be more revealing than, or looking back, what our biggest wounds are? If you examine what may be your superpower, you can probably see seeds being planted back in those dark moments. The purpose of this exercise is to allow yourself to see the trajectory of your life, to see the hero's journey that you have traversed so far. So that way you can see breadcrumbs that leads to the superpower you now have and that you don't even see right now, right? These type of events, your worst moment in your life probably gives you some clues about what may be the superpower now you hold. So before you go there, let me just say this. The purpose of this exercise is not for you to relive the pain and suffering and humiliation or any of those negative emotions, okay? That's not the point of this exercise. The point of this exercise is look at your life as a character in a hero's journey. And we're charting out the through line in this hero's journey. And to do that, we're looking for data points, breadcrumbs, to help us draw that conclusion, right? Draw that through line. So look at it more as an audience watching a hero in a hero's journey process, okay? Not as you yourself in the hero, in the movie, in the scene, reliving those moments in your life. Okay. So if you look at core wounds, again, many different ways to describe similar phenomenon. Core wounds may be things that you always struggle with, or a specific traumatic event that define who you are as a human being, right? From that place of darkness, you said to yourself, never again. And you make a commitment to never again go back to that dark place, or to never again go back to that dark place where you experience suffering and a lot of pain. And now it's part of your life mission to protect others, to alleviate others from that place of darkness. So let's look at some clues that can empower you to identify that with more clarity. Okay, so here are some questions as a way to help you think about this, as a way to help you reflect about this. Question 1: what is the worst moment in your life? What is the worst moment in your life? Question 1. Jot down those things. Question 2: what is the most painful moment in your life? Most painful moment in your life that you experience pain and suffering that you never ever want to go back and experience again, right? So that's the second moment. The third moment, or the third question rather, would be, what is a moment in your life that defines you as a human being? What is a moment in your life that defines you as a human being? Now, obviously, no one can answer that question for you but you. So this is something that requires a little bit of reflection and reviewing and meditation. So that way you can really deepen yourself in finding those valuable breadcrumbs that we were speaking of. So here are some areas in your life that you can examine. So that way you can find the clues that you're looking for that through line in the hero's journey, right? So look at your fundamental relationship, your first true relationship in this life, your relationship with your parents, and then your relationship with your siblings, your relationship with your early classmates, with your friends from school, your relationship with your teachers, the early authorities figures in your life, your relationship with a romantic partner. It may be a singular incident that doesn't mean much of anything to anyone else, but for you, it was a life-defining moment. Okay. So again, as a word of caution, I'm not asking you to relive those moments, those impactful moments in your life, to relive the negative emotions or thoughts or physical sensations. That's not what I'm asking you to do. What I'm asking you to do is being a scientist, be a detective of your own life that has happened already in the past, and look at it as an objective observer watching a character on a movie screen, and we're looking for clues for that through line in the hero's journey. Okay? So, with that said, do the exercise. I want to know what you find in the through line that is your life. If you discover anything new about your unique superpower, your unique hero's journey, your unique dharmic path, let me know what you've discovered. All right? Let me know what you discover, so that way we can help you start and create an even more impactful life from something that's uniquely yours, that no one has ever been able to do this except you, because this is your past, your history, your unique moments, and now the world would be so much better because you've found your X factor. Okay? Now, if you found value and insight from this video, go ahead and subscribe to this channel so that way you can continue to get more videos about practical tips to empower you to live a more successful and fulfilling life. Do that right now, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye.